Good morning. I thought I'd take you out to the garden with me this morning, see what's going on. Come take a look. Things are going pretty well. Everything's looking very full and green. It's my favorite time of year for the garden where everything is growing really well and producing, and everything just looks full and green and just like summer to me. I love that look. Doesn't last long, but I love when it's here. And let's just go through some of the things. Getting a good amount of tomatoes. It's our big boy tomatoes over here. This one's pretty tall, growing really well. And a bunch of carrot flowers that's self-seeded. And then our cucumbers are growing up the cattle panel pretty well. I like how they're looking. It's my second round of cucumbers, so I haven't had any actual cucumbers from it, but I've had a ton from the other plant. This I just kind of keep adjusting to grow up the cattle panel. And I have two right in the same spot. I planted originally 3 seeds, 2 germinated, and I decided just to leave both of them. So they're pretty close together, but I'm kind of growing them up separately and as far apart as they can go, and they're doing fine, growing right together. So I left them. And over here, I had vine borers take out 2 of my pumpkin plants. So I put Captain Jack's powder around the base of them. This one it already got to, so you can see the yellow stuff right in there. Means the vine borer's in there. I could try to dig around and get it out, but I find that usually kills the plant faster. So I try to let it grow, and then as it gets longer in here and gets a little lower to the ground, I cover it with dirt, and then it kind of re-roots, and it still produces really well. Vine borers are my worst enemy that I have. They're pretty hard to stop, and they find my squash plants every year. So I've used Captain Jack's for 2 years now because I try not to use anything that can kill bees, because if the bees get in it, it can kill them. I keep it away from the flowers where the bees go mostly, but I try to get through the vine borer season, and then I don't use it any longer. Here's my 3rd succession cucumber. You can see it's a little smaller than over there. So hopefully over there, that's where my 1st succession cucumbers are. I've been getting a lot of cucumbers. Then hopefully I'll get those in about a month. And then if it stays warm long enough, I'll get a little bit more to the end from this one. Is my plan anyways. And then we have the San Marzano. I've had about 4 tomatoes from this one. I just picked one yesterday, so there aren't any more red ones right now. Marigolds are looking good. Then we have the super sweet. I've had tons of tomatoes from here. They're all over. I really like the super sweet 100. It really does grow a good amount. And then my pink Wonder Star, they're looking really good. Pink. And then I have the zucchini over here. Nope, sorry, that's a pumpkin. And look, you can see a baby pumpkin coming in. That's cute. And let's see what else. Then we have the Marketmore cucumbers over here, which I've had about 5 from so far. So I can probably pick this one and that one more in the ground. It grew up here and then it got long, so I just trellised it to the fence, and then I'm kind of weaving it in and out of the fence to go along the fence line to add more trellis, because this trellis is not very long or tall. And then the pickling cucumber, I really need to pick them. I've had probably 10 from here, and they're really good. I've been pickling them. I actually, so far, I've just used old pickle brine, pickles I got from the grocery store. I've eaten them all. I chop these up, put it in the same brine, and they taste really good. I do want to make my own today, though, because I'm getting a bunch more. And then the Mountain Magic. I really like the Mountain Magic. I've had lots from this one also. And down there, more marigolds. And then the test tomato, the practice, or the test we put in like March, is doing really well. Even though it died back from a frost, the second growth turned into this, and I've had lots of tomatoes from this too. So it worked really well. And then over here we have, this is either zucchini or summer squash. Can't remember what I put in. We'll have to wait to see when we get something. I also put the Captain Jack's dust over here for the vine borers, and over here is another pumpkin. And but we do have a tiny little green bean plant that survived the bunnies. I don't know if it'll have time to grow into anything, but I have been giving it the AgroThrive to try to help it along, even though I know it produces nitrogen on its own very well. And that's about it. Take a peek at the frogs. Oh, the frog is getting so much bigger. I don't know if you can see right there. He's almost doubled in size. And I don't see the other one often. I only see the one. So I'm not sure if there's still 2 in there or if it's just the one. But he's always here. A lot of times he's on the log. A lot of times he's in there. But I can't believe how big he's gotten. Well, I think that's it. Thanks for coming along, checking out the garden this morning. If you liked the video, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and like the video, or leave a comment on what you're growing and what's going well in your garden. I don't know if you can hear the cicadas. I call them heat bugs because they're always out when it's nice and hot, and it's my favorite time of year. I love the sound of them. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.